around and
they go Viper.
Okay, so King buddies, by the way, so we're not seeing
to start on Storm, but of course that's later down the line. Flat Cannon from Nightfall is just putting some damage onto Amar. Dead shot blood grenade might get his first blood, but there's the air spike, a little bit of a turnaround with the Hex, the plasma field, and first blood for Amar.
Efficiency miss.
Not too brutal just yet, but Falcons already peeking over that 1,000 net worth mark. That being said, they'll get a kill into Amar, and Sox is going to get credit for that one, using that dead shot to push him back into the rocket barrage. Yeah. And that is helped by the fact that dead shot is available over bottom. You can isolate with that fear. They'll go for Sox. Marines come over, and they will eventually find the Muerta. It'll be Monkey King who gets the kill and moves back towards mid.
The best part about all of this is Tusk was also rotating bottom, so. And Arcane Rune gets picked up.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you also get that Arcane Rune, and it's Lornoff pre-level 6. He might just be dead. Primal Spring and the Static Remnant, they go and they've got the Hex from Crit. The Earth Spike to follow it up. Snake King is there. And a Boundless Strike kill again as Lornoff falls over mid.
When he moved back, I'm like, wait, are we trying to pressure Amar the most? And they might do it again.
Blood Grenade, Shards, they're on the money. Homing missiles coming in. They've got the damage to kill off Amar, and they'll at least get themselves something here bottom when they lost Lornoff mid.
I feel like the offlaners are very similar, but Viper is having... Well, when it comes to net worth, actually, Razor is doing better. He just died a couple of times. Wisdom Rune gets snatched on both sides, by the way.
Over, Crit, Shards to lock him up, and another kill this time for Nightfall.
It was a nice invasion, but on the other side, of course, Malrine managed to steal the Wisdom Rune away from 33.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They're
moving over. They want to go and get the kill on a 33. He's under the tower. Skitter coming in with a stun. He'll charge that up. Easy kill onto 33 on this Viper. Yeah. Similar to, which was the Visage game we saw, where it went up against the Medusa and your offlaner just doesn't get much of anything.
Or the TA.
Yeah, against the TA as well. Call down going to be used here. Nightfall chasing with Soxa, as well as that Tusk, but they don't get anything. And now the turnaround. Crimp may be looking for a stun. They've also got this Centaur to follow up. Marine's down here. Primal Spring into the trees. Nice dead shot, fearing him away. But the Balanced Strike and the ult still going for that Razor will secure them one. Whitemon Enchanted, he'll be slowed up. Malrine's going to continue to chase, looking to get the Jingu stacks. They throw that Blood Grenade, and they will get themselves a second, as the inevitable will finally become the reality, and Amar gets the kill.
Nicely sustain yourself through. They brought everything that they needed. By the way, Jaro, meanwhile, he TP'd to the pool from the Roshan, and Skitter is coming actually as well.
Yes, Skitter following the rest of his team. They throw out that stun. Sox in trouble. The calling, well, they're going to keep the phone on the hook, get the kill, and Sox is gone. That is a
bit easier than others. This time around, you're playing into the Monkey King.
Charging up the stun, going after the Viper. Crit's got Finger ready to go. They'll have the Hex to start it off. Crowd control is there with the Earth Spike and the Finger. Boundless Strike kill, and Crit gets credit and a stack as they take out 33.
Yeah, these heroes are just so slow on the side of Tundra. So they need to find a way to maybe bait out on someone and take an engagement, because this isn't looking great at the moment.
Snake King locked in via the Shards, but this is not an easy kill to get. It's an Enchantress. They've got 3, and they will find it. It's not easy with just the Tusk, but when you bring everybody over to kill an Enchantress, it's...
Yeah, that's the problem.
We've seen this where the carry is getting farmed, but the rest of your team just doesn't know how to keep up, and this especially the case for Lornoff and 33, who might not survive here, and with the Finger definitely won't survive. Areen with another kill on a 33 and another stack for Crit.
They're just reading these moves so well. Not only so.
Is that where you want your gold to go?
I mean, they don't. Besides Lornoff, they don't have a way of initiating. So I guess it's an idea.
Lightning Vortex, but the Monkey King is here. The calling silences him up. They use that ult for 33. They should be able to get the kill on Mallory, and they'll look over at this Enchantress and find a second. Snake King dead. Double kill for Soxa. Amar and Crit may be looking to get something with the help of the Alchemist that has an amplified damage. Blinks in, 3-man stun. Uh-oh, Earth Spike to follow it up. Down goes Lornoff, and they will lose Soxa. Walrus punch into the air. This is going to be a big cleanup crew here for Falcons. Skitter wipes the floor with 33, takes out Whitemon, and it is clean sweeps after they lost 2 from Falcons.
Easy bait in the chat as well. I'm not sure that was that easy. It looked really rough. Nightfall now as well. He didn't join that, and he's gonna fall too.
Oh,
that's a wipe.
That is a full team wipe, and just bursting him down.
Oh, Nightfall. This would be massive kill.
Crit. His finger, they have the burst damage, and
they know.
Boundless Strike, they'll have the follow-up stun, the finger used already, they'll get another kill and a Nightfall. Skitter.
They're coming.
He got this, they're coming around, but do you want to fight this? They have the dust, they go to the Rod of Atos. The ult is still running here for Alchemist, and it's
Alchemist completed.
BKB.
It's the BKB.
Vortex, they're gonna try and get a kill here on a crit. But he gets invis with that Glimmer Cape. He'll survive this stun thrown over from Skitter. Earth Spike following it up. Crit still alive, but the Snowball's going to pull him in. They'll eventually get the stun on a crit. They'll get the kill to the Lion, but they'll end up losing Lorinov. Some impetus shots to follow. 33's dead off screen, and Whitemon follows into the grave 6 feet under.
And Amar is definitely drinking their milkshakes. Like, he actually... If all the stars align, I feel like can take a good team fight. Like, the damage from the Viper and the Gyro post-BKB is really great, but they need to kite out the BKB.
33 hexed immediately, charging up that stun. They know he's dead. Another finger shot and another kill for Crit. On the other side, though, the calling's down. The Boundless Strike's going to be off the mark, but he jumps to the other side. They've got the silence onto this Monkey King. Dead shot lands, and a Ball Lightning TP to get out. Stun charged up by Skitter, going to try and find anybody to throw this at, but will stun himself under the tier 2 tower.
I like this, like the Pike, why does it make sense here? Mobility, like we've discussed this in previous series, is everything. And Saksa, does he have the mobility?
Yeah, he's...
Yep.
Oh,
right here.
Looked like for a second he was going to be able to get out, but the Gleipnir thrown out from Alreen, just bouncing, looking for a high 5. Dead shot, and kind of playing with his food a little bit.
I mean, Malgreen is this guy on the screen for the Razor Link.
They found Nightfall. Like you said, he doesn't have a BKB to work with. Can they even save him? Doesn't look like it. Call down used, and Nightfall's just dead as Lorinov, a spectator to his carry's death.
And now that's the counterpoint. I know
that look over bot. But that being said, Whitemon spotted. Whitemon in trouble. He'll snowball all the way over to the creep wave, trying to get away from Skitter as well as Amar. But the bash is there, and Whitemon is dead under his own tier 2 tower. And they'll take this tower immediately after.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot that they have to wait for any longer. I mean, you are trying to kill him, but more importantly, you're baiting out a reaction Nightfall.
That is a courier with some decent gold on it, and this is now the Abyssal Blade. There's no TP, there's a finger, there's tips coming through around from Falcons, and eventually a kill there for Skitter.
I think the tip is more importantly, I think the really...
They know something.
He isn't wrong, at the moment at least. Saksa.
Hex, Lorinov off to the side, and again, he's always in like that weird close vicinity where he just turns around.
Just got Gleipnir for Lorinov,
but he's too far away.
No, it's not close enough. Keep in mind...
Do the bidding of the team, and that's really what we're seeing here with Amar and this Razor, and then the Monkey King as well that was giving that axe.
Cut him off.
33 is going to be spotted. Blink, Hexer, Spike, dead shot coming in, lands onto the line with the BKB being popped here by Amar. Skitter goes in, looks over to the Muerta. Sox is dead. They'll look for Whitemon. The snowball is only going to extend the inevitable, but the Wukong's, the Boundless Strike over the gate, goes for the rest of the side of Tundra. They're trying to survive on Nightfall, but he'll end up dead. 3 heroes gone, and Falcons keep it clean.
Yeah, they managed to survive on the Viper, but that, dude, the shard from the Monkey King and the Wukong's command. Now, you're not really playing it on Tundra, but you just don't have anyone else. Like the Viper and the Storm, they have some farm, but they're not really that effective.
Maybe they could get Crit and Snaking. You got to start to wonder about the impetus damage, but it's not doing enough. They've got the Hex. They'll pull in the Storm into the Snowball, but here comes Malrine to turn it around. The BKB, the runaway, the dead shot's going to be off the mark. The Earth Spike stops the TP of the Tusk. They've got the finger, they'll have the damage even though it's just support. Snake King gets it, Lorinov out of mana. They're taking the Aegis at the same time they're going for these kills, and they get them both.
I mean, they're trying to make a kill in the middle of an Aghanims, right? So,
so everybody could potentially have Ags, right? Because if is going to give away that Ags.
My question is, do the supports get it?
33 Earth Spike, they've got the link, they'll have the Hex, they'll go to the finger, the stun is there, and 33 is dead. Skitter godlike. Standing in the blue corner. Down 74,000 net worth is Tundra.
Nightfall.
Marine trying to get all the way back there. You guys need more farm, but as he says that, they go for Nightfall, and Nightfall dead to the Boundless Strike. The Divine Rapier is on the deck. They go to the Wukong's command. They're going to start to clean up these heroes. The static link is there. The Divine Rapier is going to be picked up by the Enchantress. Down goes 33. Amar is inside the fountain, killing off the rest of these heroes. One by one they spawn, and one by one they die, and finally, Falcons with a sniper.
I guess you pick lane as well. Sand King really isn't shut down, so he's finding a lot of farm. A lot of them are creeps, of course.
He's fine.
He's fine.
Pops that wand. Now they go for Whitemon, the Gorgon's Grasp, but that will be a kill for Amar.
Yeah, Whitemon needed to be a little bit more careful. Crit. Gonna seppuku here. Yep.
Just kill himself to neutrals.
You can just leave him.
You could maybe to make a play if you want to go for a dead shot call.
Got lane.
33, but we'll just use this stun.
Was that the play?
On himself, but a Burrow Strike. Now an Earth Spike missing though. 33 in trouble. The Blood Grenade is there, and 33 on the run, and the dead shot connects.
And another one maybe Saksa.
Yeah,
He's being ran
Saksa's
down.
in trouble. They've got Crit down here to help out. The damage comes through, and Snake King gets the kill. It's 4-0 for Falcons.
Well, he stunned himself, jebaited them, and then they turned. I have to say, I feel like that's the play, because
it's the long way out and around. Snake King, they look like they might get this kill, but 33 alive. Burrow Strike onto this Crystal Maiden, and instead Snake King gets played.
That's 33 for you. Outplayed right there. Saksa, like he's got 2 stuns to work with versus that shot. I think this is doable by him.
But they TP in, and if this dead shot lands,
the deny!
That denies his own Wisdom Rune. Saying intelligence is overrated. Crit. Zamar here as well, level 6. And onslaughting, shrapnel down, the calling, the pulverize, and the damage onto Lornoff is enough. Amar getting that kill, even looking for a high 5, which he'll receive from Crit.
Yep. No assassinate needed this time around. It's happening again. Same thing happened last game. They are losing these towers very quickly. Whitemon
trampled on Onslaught. Gorgon's Grasp not going to matter. And they will make it 7-1. Happy Brazil scoreline, but Epicenter, Hex, and the kill onto Skitter. So 33 gets that.
Is a Chen, right? So as a Chen, you can move back to the jungle, farm a little bit, and that's kind of expected from you. They might find a sniper here, but Malring, he's on to something.
Edge, the Earth Spike though from the high ground. They've got the Hex, and he TPs, but that doesn't work. Just TP out, a plan that only works sometimes.
Well, he did wait for all the... And another
Crit. Yeah, he's gonna die too. Double kill for Lornoff, moving around with this haste. Cutting through these Falcons heroes, and Amar needing to onslaught away. Just for now, but Saksa might wander a little bit too far. And he has. Dead shot connects. Earth Spike can only go on to one of these heroes. Has the Hex, thinking about the epicenter and the jump, but just did too quickly in the
taking over, and maybe there was one, but that was about it.
He's getting to a pretty late level 6.
Like on Chen, levels are of course important. Crit.
Snake King, 33. He's going to be spotted. The shrapnel's there. The calling, the silence, the kill. Freezing field needed for a moment. And now this Lion is on the run. Saksa scouted with the assassinate. Some big damage coming through the Blood Grenade, and Crit will secure it. That's 2 more for Falcons.
Yeah, he was absolutely dead even without that. Look at this vision.
Trouble, yeah, under some vision. Saksa steps over. This should be a kill, snaking into deep. And he's trying to keep his life, but the finger will make sure that he doesn't. So Saksa killing off Snake King, getting a... I wouldn't be surprised, yeah.
Yeah, this looks like a smoke.
Why not?
I mean, Blink Dagger Radiance, this is basically when he joined the game last time, and...
Charging up the stun, Lornoff, Blink, stun, The calling again, it's just so easy to place down. Make sure that these heroes can't do anything with that silence on them.
You go back to the triangle, everything is sparkling, some lightning is bouncing back and forth. You kill those creeps real fast.
They're setting up a magical scene. Amar onslaught into the Earth Spike, and they've got the Hex. They'll have the Finger. As Amar with the Pike, still tanky enough to survive a little bit longer, but eventually he falls. No
They're
response
coming over though.
yet,
Crit is
but
here.
Skitter comes in. Blink, stun, Earth Spike, Skitter gets the kill on Asaxa, looks over as the Bloodstone's going to be popped by the Sand King. The focus and the attention is going to be on a Nightfall, who pops the Stone Gaze. Viper Strike onto the Sniper, Shrapnel down, they get the kill on Malrine, and now the Burrow Strike, they find themselves the Muerta. Dead shot from Crit, keeps 33 off him for a second. The Blink a little bit far, but he has the Sandstorm. Be away and won't get killed off, but they
times the Pike is really good on him, and of course on top of that you can get the shard to keep distance. Lauren off.
Do they have the damage? They'll try the Freezing Field, the Force Staff, the Viper Strike. Lauren off, not making this easy. They have a way to stop the TP, and they will make sure they kill the Viper after he tries to escape. Skitter
Almost the same.
Burrow Strike. And caught this Crystal Maiden. Snake King's dead. And a quick burst damage kill there and some help. Much different game this point on in game number 1. It was Falcons up by about 20,000.
Going in.
Jumping in with a stun. They'll have the Pulverize. They'll start to hit away onto Amar. They go to the...
They save him.
Help with the Hand of God. The Earth Spike lands onto 2, but now the BKB is going to be popped. They'll finally get the kill on Asaxa. They'll look over at 33. They're all in the Sandstorm. Stone Gaze used. They're going to give up Amar.
They're running.
But they got the kill on a Lion. That's it, though. So Primal, the cost of admission. Can Tundra look for anything else? These heroes are a little bit too far away from Falcons.
And when it comes to Falcons, like, they do have some power spikes both on the Alchemist and Sniper that they can wait for. Most importantly, the Sniper.
Pierce the Veil. Burrow Strike lands, though. And now Crit, vulnerable, puts the calling down. And
I love the toss and the creep, you know?
I love the reinforcements army from Chen that approached from the east. Though it wasn't exactly everything that Falcons wanted, and now Snake King's the one in a little bit too far. All that mana drained out of this Crystal Maiden.
Now the health as well.
Can they get this help from Amar? Onslaught in, Earth Spike used, Onslaught hits 2. Now the Blink in with the stun from Skitter, but the damage, it's not exactly immediate. Amar, Hurricane back. Viper Strike, Gorgon's Grasp, all there. The Earth Spike, the mana drain. They've got this Amar Primal Beast surrounded, and they'll use that finger to get the kill. The Assassinate, not enough.
Yeah, it was a nice attempt, but even the Lion survives. Viper, you can see Skitter with this build. He cannot hurt.
King, they traded the Primal for this. Primal's still on a death timer, and the Crystal Maiden's dead anyway.
They're just completely controlling the map right now. The wards are everywhere. The farming speed as well as your mid-game potential, but later on it does feel a bit awkward at times.
The TPs are massive. I mean, they knew he was down here, and they are going to find Amar again. They ain't just farming this time. They are farming heroes, as they will try to get the kill here onto Primal. He'll onslaught. He'll even try to pulverize, but he is dead.
He just grabbed 33 to kiss him before he goes. And
Nightmon summoning the battle
but
cruisers.
The tower's already
they are
done.
Operational, and they will lose that tier 3. Thinking about the onslaught, the shrapnel's down. The epicenter is going to be charged up. They go to the Viper Strike. It's onto Amar. Malrine's kind of towards the front. 33 though, the epicenter looking towards this Alchemist. BKB's going to be popped with the damage coming in from this Medusa. Sends him up out of the high ground. Now can they go back in? This is a Medusa, low on mana. BKB no longer there for Skitter. Stun thrown over onto 33. The damage coming in from Malrine's not going to be enough. Nobody dead yet.
Muerta in the back.
Tundra, do they have enough to now retreat? Amar goes in with another onslaught. Medusa's still here. Crit dead off camera.
Yeah, Crit was just literally poking them off.
Avenob's down here, but Tundra moving forward, finding Crit, goes Pierce the Veil immediately. Burrow Strike, Gorgon's Grasp, there's the finger with the Earth Spike. They have the control. The Medusa's going to be deep into the base. Nightfall, 40 seconds left on this Aegis. Onsaw's not going to be that far away. Lornoff hitting onto the Primal Beast. They go after this Alchemist. Viper Strike, Bloodstone, 33.
Still can't kill him.
Alive, and now finally gone. They get the kill on the Sand King. How much are they going to last on the side of Tundra? They'll end up buying back on 33. They take the Aegis out of the hands of Medusa. Lornoff is gone. This is a Viper gone and dead. He's got buyback, but they need a little bit of help. Whitemon's here to try and help him out with a 4-step into the base aggressively. They go to the Gorgon's Grasp. Medusa's in trouble. They'll chop the head off the snake and conquer the side of Tundra.
Whitemon, he manages to TP out at least, but this is massive because keep in mind, this Sand King, he also bought back. Like he tried at the base.
They go back towards the base, and they know Roche is moving bottom off this, so they didn't need to stay top. They can go get this rack.
Skitter,
Maybe they get a
this
response,
might be too much.
Burrow strike, Skitter falling back. Stone Gaze even used already. Finger gonna come through. They'll go to the Crystal Maiden. Snake King's gonna be the first one to die. Does have buyback, 4-step forward. Lornoff looking for more. They don't quite have the vision. The shrapnel will be dropped onto the Tundra side.
A little bit of a difference for this next fight, and it might help, right? Like there's a lot of things.
Epicenter gonna be committed this time. Burrow strikes onto the sniper. Malrine is dead, 85 seconds, does have buyback. Amar's gonna be tanky, but how tanky? 4-staff back, still has a lot of health. They'll even commit the hand of God. All are healed, but can they get more out of this? Tier 3 is going to be gone mid. They'll go for the set of racks. They haven't bought back on the sniper just yet. They're going to TP forward Amar.
They need this buyback.
If you want to need this sniper, for sure. You're right.
Skitter is in. No, he's not.
Maybe just trying to keep him here, but the blink forward, they still want this buyback out of the sniper. They won't get the kill on the Crystal Maiden.
Is the buyback or the Mega Creeps, right?
Yeah.
Is the buyback or the Mega Creeps? And right now with this TP...
Crit, your courier. Amar, blinking. See what they can do. They're going to buy back. They're going to go for this Sand King. Now they've got the damage coming out. 33 with BKB, pops that Bloodstone. Nightfall with the Stone Gaze, deterring them from going forward. Amar, he's all the way back there. He blinked before. He was trying to get the supports. The finger's going to be used with the BKB. Amar's going to be dead, and he's got buyback. But now, will they fight for more? Stone Gaze was already used. The stun lands on a 3. Skitter, can he go in? The damage is going to be onto the Lion. They'll chase. They've got the calling down. The silence is going to be on the Viper. He blinked into it. They'll go to the Earth Spike, but Skitter, he's on the front lines. He's dead. He's got buyback. Burrow strike, epicenter, Malrine. He bought back. He's in trouble trying to get to the high ground. Concussive grenade to get up there. And now the right clicks on a 33. They get the kill to the Sand King. Amar looking for another target by the side of Tundra. The buyback from the Lion, they all leave, and they are up 9,000 net worth. Look at where they're at.
Radiant are scanning.
Maybe they will try to jump here. Let's see.
They could. Amar, smoke broken. Nightfall's going to be the one in front. They'll go to the pulverize, but the BKB, he'll stop it immediately. Stone Gaze, onslaught, BKB needs to leave. Blink forward with the swift blink from Nightfall, but now they're going to go in. They go to the refresher. Nightfall's going to have another Stone Gaze, going to have another BKB. They've got the stun onto Skitter, but the BKB going. The Nullifier flying out onto Skitter. They're giving mana back over to the Medusa. They got the kill on a crit. They'll take out the Muerta. Buyback from Muerta as well, but now no refresher. And a lot.
Maybe kill Saxa meanwhile.
He wouldn't have buyback. Getting a kill here would be quite nice for them, but a blink away and not far enough away. This is going to be a dead Lion if they can kill him quick enough, and he's going to be dead 100 seconds.
At the same time,
buyback.
Roshan is dying, right? So, yes.
Bottom to even up that rack set so they don't have to worry about it.
Exactly. Usually that's the play.
Burrow strike, stun, charged up. Now might stun himself. That could be an issue. The 4-staff back, that's one. Epicenter not going to be committed. Burrow strike away. BKB from Amar. He's on the back lines. Pulverized coming through into the Viper. Lornoff now in his face with his own BKB. Nightfall pops his BKB as well as the Epicenter coming through on a Skitter. This is Amar onslaughting away. He is alive for now.
He is for now.
Has the refresher on cooldown, but they'll find him. They'll kill him. He's gone for 2 minutes. Malrine, he's in the middle of no man's land. He's going to have to start fighting if he wants to survive this. Deadshot lands on the other side. Skitter trying to run from Nightfall as well as Whitemon. Malrine with a concussive grenade. The Epicenter right onto the sniper. They'll get the kill. He's gone for 2 minutes.
No
buybacks. He does not even have the gold, even when his buyback timer comes off cooldown. It's going to be Skitter going for this Whitemon Chen, but he's on the cliff. He's the obs they need. He's the vision they want. He's the kill they'll get as they'll take out Skitter. Hello, guys. GG.
Oh, guys, this is kind of crazy.
Slipped up.
Yeah.
Kind of. Saxa also here. Smoke does break. Crit Namar over by this bounty rune. They've got the dead shot, but that doesn't land on a crit. I don't know if it's even going to matter. They've got the blood grenade. The damage is there. First blood for Nightfall. There will be a return kill on a Whitemon. Boulder Smash hits onto Nightfall, slows him up. And Amar gets Nightfall as a second.
He doesn't have to go back. He also pulled the wave quite.
Saksa? He's just up far forward and he's reeled in once more. The calling is down. Maybe that's enough to get the trade. Skitter will die here to 33. The silence onto the dog as Siren Snaking runs away from this giant broodmother chasing behind her.
That's almost. Gets rid of your mana, maybe not this early on. Nightfall.
Crit, Acorn shot, the link, the raises, the damage. Amar now out damaging Nightfall, turns around, but the Bushwhack connects and Nightfall is dead.
They're just outplaying them in this lane. They might even get Whitemon.
Yeah, blood grenade, and they just need one more right click. The Acorn shot will get it. Double kill for Crit. Falcons starting the lanes up like they did in game one really, really well.
He didn't start with that long-range raise, and because of that, Amar, he was never really that worried.
Ooh, Skitter again, though. On the run, 33, and they'll get the kill onto this gyro, so carries on both teams just struggling to survive.
We've got some action-packed game. 3.
Just throwing a couple right clicks Malreen's way. And top lane again, Skitter. The calling, the silence. The attempt to get this kill with the Rocket Barrage, but not quite enough damage. They also have Crit coming by. They'll reel in, they'll Bushwhack, that'll connect, they'll cut the tree. 33, he is away and alive.
There's so many.
Saksa, blood grenade, might get the kill onto the gyro and gets the TIG. Saksa gets that kill, and now can he run away? The Bushwhack lands, and it's easy for Saksa.
Oh man, like there's so many great little micro plays in the game. To make it or break it is the Broodmother. Like 33, if he gets that early 6, he can really make a difference.
Roll connects, Whitemon dead, Malreen gonna get the kill. With the help of Amar.
Oh, the TP.
Nightfall, Bushwhack. Gonna be landing onto the Shadow Fiend immediately. The tip, the raises, the roll. This is a dead Shadow Fiend.
That's a really nice rotation for Malreen.
Can they find anybody? Saksa now netted up, reeled in. Dead shot lands, calling down. There's the Boulder Smash under the tower. The EMP is gonna be dropped as the Rocket Barrage gets at least Saksa, and they just don't quite have the damage to kill off anybody on the side of Falcons.
Yeah, right now.
He's here bottom, and nobody's here to help Nightfall.
Yeah, he doesn't have the Omni. Omni is kind of ganking with the haze. This might be a dead Nightfall.
Requiem, it comes through, but the roll is there from Malreen. The TP out from Nightfall, just TP out. Whitemon gonna sacrifice his life to save his Shadow Fiend just in case.
I wonder.
And neutrals won't steal it.
It's a commendable move. A true support on that Omni Knight.
10 minutes in, and they've got the reel in on a Lornoff, but nobody there to follow it up. They actually have 33 coming around for the side, trying to get a kill on a Snake King. He does have Song, but the calling is there. Nightfall's also in trouble. They have the Magnetize down. They'll kill off the Shadow Fiend. They'll get the kill there, but they're going to chase for more. Another web on top of the Spider, trying to wrap up Crit. They've got the damage. They'll have the kill, they'll take out the Hoodwink, and it's a double and dominating for 33.
Yeah, the only problem and issue that they are facing is the SF, right? Like, he has been dying quite a bit on the side of Tundra, but Smoke, though, with the first item Blade Mail on Earth Spirit.
Looking for a reaction.
Yeah, we have seen a couple of different approaches, even today, right? Like a Vessel into BKB, sometimes Blade Mail into BKB.
Missing, but the Boulder Smash connects into the Bushwhack. Lornoff. Can he run? Tornado, the calling, the link, the kill. The calling, now the sharpshooter. It silenced up Amar for a second, but it's not going to matter. It's a double kill, and now they'll go after Nightfall. Requiem thrown out, but it's the damage there. Brood comes in, trying to get a kill on Amar, but the Bushwhack lands onto this Broodmother. The roll, pierce the veil on Saksa. It's going to run out eventually. They'll get the kill onto the Muerta, and they'll sing the song that keeps this Brood in check. Malreen looking to maybe reinitiate here with the rest of his team, but he goes up out of the high ground, avoiding the roll. Magnetized back up, timeout.
Bushwhack.
TP away, and no, not going to be enough. Snaking, getting that kill into 33. It's fallen apart a little bit for Tundra in that fight.
Yeah,
need to be careful for sure. Nightfall, he's trying to find some farm to pick back up. The gyros finally surpassed him as Lorinov now. Cold snap, calling, no mana left, dead shot off the mark. Now they need to run, but here comes the roll. They've got the connection onto Saksa. Tornado, magnetized. They've thrown out that homing missile. Saksa, no TP. Skitter gets the kill. They had Snake King just in case, but Falcons reacting so well to everything that Tundra are doing. Part good considering the situation.
I feel, in retrospect, sure.
Omni
Knight.
Bushwhack, Tornado, EMP. Whitemon surviving the initial fight, but they have found themselves 33. Can he survive? The Link is going to disconnect. They go to the Magnetize. It's going to be on to everybody here on the side of Tundra. They need to run. Whitemon dead first. Bushwhack doesn't connect. The team will disengage as Tundra again just...
Dive happens.
What's the initial way back in for Tundra?
I don't think they're out of it though. 4K behind.
Well, no,
it's not really that bad.
What's the game plan looking like? And right now they're trying to run at Heroes, but they're just not connecting well.
Crit.
He might be a little bit too slow to get away. Dead shot connects. The damage is there. The Tornado will slam this squirrel down into the ground and kill him.
Very common on the Invokers right now. The universal right-click hero damage definitely comes in handy.
Thinking about going for Nightfall. Homing missile gonna walk its way over to Nightfall and die beforehand, but the roll comes in. They'll go after Lorinov. They've got the vision onto the Invoker. The Force, they have to try and get away. The BKB from Amar. They've got the Requiem. They'll look over at Skitter. He's gonna be pushed back for a moment. Silence thanks to the calling. Nobody dead on the side of Tundra or Falcons just yet, but they hold the high ground. Saksa goes into the Pierce the Veil. Radovatos onto 33. They kill off the Broodmother. They magnetize onto 3 heroes. The Sunstrike's going to be off the mark. The Hurricane Pike. They kill off Saksa. Looking over at Whitemon. The chase is on. Can they get themselves a third? Crit behind the tier 2 tower. They go to the Song. The Bushwhack not going to land because of the Song, and the Force staff out of the high ground. They're by the tier 3 tower, but they don't care. Lorinov is gone. Amar with the double kill. 4 heroes dead on the side of Tundra as Falcons win that fight.
Yeah, I think some more farm as a support.
30-minute mark of this game, based on games 1 and 2, presumably the halfway mark.
Whitemon.
Smoke used, immediately broken, but the Force staff back. Sharpshooter connects. Homing missile flying forward. The right-click damage in the rocket barrage. Whitemon trying his hardest to get away, but eventually caught up to with by this Falcons lineup.
Yeah,
he took that tower.
If they could find the
right high ground first,
this would be huge. Maybe a pick off on crit.
This is at least going to be crit potentially. Tornado comes in. That's going to land into the gyrocopter. Homing missile coming in. They've got themselves the Requiem, but they do have Song. They're still trying to get the Hoodwink. Lorinov, not a lot of life left. Flak cannon, not enough to take out this Invoker. Dead shot though. Instead, Falcons. Well, they thought they were going to have to give up crit for something, but instead crit survives and they get Saksa in return. Amar leading the front line, but there is that Invis rune. They do have a sentry down. He is inside that sentry. They see him. Tornado, EMP. Radovatos with...
Oh, he's not on low ground.
The harpoon, but now 33 the one in trouble. BKB, the link's going to be broken. He'll get back up into the high ground, but the Gleipnir's there. Force staff back from Nightfall. Roll in. That's going to land into the Omni Knight. They'll go to the Magnetize. Now they look for the Sunstrike. Call down use. Skitter behind them. Looking for the Requiem. That lands onto the gyrocopter. Whitemon's alive with a little bit of health. He'll TP away. These heroes somewhat surviving, but Lorinov eventually... He is going to be killed off by that Magnetize, and so will Saksa. He dies to crit.
33 barely. Shivas. The 3 kill for them, punishing Tundra for...
Got Invoker with buyback available. They already used it on 33, but no Requiem.
Once again, that Tornado, it messes up the dead shot. Nightfall.
Enchant Totem kicking him all the way away from his team.
BKB.
They've got the Bushwhack. They'll have the control. The Sharpshooter charged up and knocks out Nightfall. He's got no buyback. He's dead for 80.
How do you show yourself here, right?
You can't.
As Invoker, you just saw what happened to the Shadow Fiend. How exactly do you move in, knowing that the same exact thing can happen to you? It's a conundrum, really difficult for him to defend this, and this just might be game. They're going for the throne.
Trying to end it in 40 minutes, it would be the shortest game of the series. The boulder smash, they've got the kick, they'll have the Magnetize, the damage is there, they're trying to heal up through it, they've got the static link. Amar looking to do what he did in game number 1, and that's dive the fountain. They'll reactivate the Magnetize. These heroes ticking low, these heroes not able to defend as the throne is exposed. It looks like Falcons will secure the 2-1 over Tundra, and they will be going